And girls, for Reader's Workshop today, Unit 4, Session 6, Meeting Characters and Learning Lessons. We are going to be learning about the main character. We have learned to read stories, thinking about what characters do and where they go. In the next part of our unit, you're going to learn to think about something much more important. What could that be? I'll give you a clue. Authors usually put the most important thing in a book on the cover. Let's study the covers of some kids' books and think, what is most important in the story? For now, don't say anything, just think. If you think of an answer, hold it in your head until everyone has a chance to think. Frog and Toad are friends. George and Martha. Iris and Walter. Mr. Putter and Tabby. Be thinking about what's on the front cover of all of these books. Hello, Biscuit. Just critters who care. Henry and Mudge. Flat Stanley. Nate the Great. What is most important in a story? The characters. You know what matters the most in a story? In the next part of our unit in Reader's Workshop, we will be studying what is most important in a story, the characters. Today I want to teach you that the best part of reading stories isn't that you go on great adventures. It's that you meet interesting characters along the way. Characters are the most important ingredient in any story. So readers, pay attention to details to learn all they can about them. We're going to watch this little video about what is a character.
Story Elements for Kids. What is a character? By Teaching Without Frills. Story elements are the different parts of a fiction story. Characters are one of the most important story elements. Can you figure out the definition of a character from the following examples? A police officer can be a character. A dog might be a character. A robot can even be a character. So, what do you think the definition of character is? Pause here to think, or keep watching to find out. Characters are the people, animals, or creatures in a story. Characters can think, feel, or act. For example, a story might be about a boy and his teddy bear. Of course, the boy is a character because he's a person. If the teddy bear is just a regular toy, then it wouldn't be a character. But if the teddy bear can think, feel, move, or maybe even talk, then it would be a character in the story. Let's see what you've learned so far by playing character or not. A nurse, character or not? Yes, a nurse is a person and people are characters. A house, character or not? No, a house is not a person, animal, or creature, so it's not a character. A cat, character or not? Yes, a cat is an animal and animals are characters. A banana, character or not? No, a banana is not a character unless it can think, feel, or act in the story. A dragon, character or not? Yes, a dragon is a creature, and creatures are characters. So remember, characters are the people, animals, or creatures in a story who can think, feel, or act. What characters have you seen in stories before?
Okay, so readers meet characters along the way. We have a new anchor chart to start today. Learn about the character. What does the character say? Do? Who is it? What does he or she like or dislike? When we read stories, we don't just go on adventures with the characters. We get to know them as well as we can. Join me as I read a book. Let's get to know the characters together. Let's do what readers do and try to learn about who Mr. Putter is and who Tabby the cat is too. Let's get to know who they are, what they don't like, and the kinds of things they do and say. Mr. Putter and Tabby drop the ball. As I read, remember to think, what am I learning about the characters so far? Chapter 1, Baseball. Mr. Putter and his fine cat Tabby loved to nap in the summertime. They loved napping in the garden. They loved napping on the porch. They loved napping in the car. Are you already learning about these characters? I am. Mr. Putter and Tabby love to take naps. Let's read a few more pages to collect even more information about them. Pay attention to what they like or don't like, and things they say and do. It seems that we nap all the time, Mr. Putter said to Tabby one day. Tabby was old, and her frisky days were over. She loved napping. I think we need a sport, said Mr. Putter. Tabby opened one eye. I think we need baseball, said Mr. Putter. Tabby opened the other eye. I wonder where my old mitt is, said Mr. Putter. He headed to the basement. Tabby was wide awake now. What else are you learning about Mr. Putter and Tabby? Turn and tell your partner if you're reading with someone, or whisper it into your iPad. We are already learning a lot about these two friends. They are both old. They live in a house. Mr. Putter used to play baseball. He has an old mitt in the basement. He even had a lot of old sports equipment in his basement. This is big, important reading work. Characters are the most important part of a story. That's true in life too. Think about it. You do lots of stuff at school, but is the stuff you do the most important thing? You go to reading groups, you have snack, you learn about phonics and math, you go to lunch and so much more. Those are all important, but the most important thing about school is the fact that so many friends and grown-ups are here. That's the best thing about school, the people. As you read today and every day, pay attention to the characters you meet. They are the most important. Notice who the characters are, what they like, and the things they say and do. Off we go on another reading adventure.